Stupid thing. Dumb thing. Ugh. Anyway, hi again. So my battery level went off on this weird headset. I hate this headset. It's a what the hell is it? Called a Turtle Beach Pro or something like Stealth Pro or something for the PlayStation given to me. Because again, I don't have the stuff that I had before, right? I don't have hate this headset. It's a I don't have I don't have the setup that I had before. I gave my computer away. I don't have a I gave my desk away. I gave my um my chair away, which, now that I think about it, I could do a small review on this chair. It's called the Respawn 900. Um, but it's not a regular gaming chair. It doesn't have wheels. There's a base on it. It's a recliner. It has a cup holder. It has another thing where you can put stuff on the side, like your cell phone, like a pocket or two. It has actually double, has two parts, two separate compartments in the pocket. This is the coolest. Like I thought my DX Racer chair was comfy. No. Now that I sit in this, this is much more comfortable. And you can just lean back, you can recline. Anyway, but so people ask, okay, well, so what are you going to do now? Like, what's your goal? Well, I'm just going to do my reputations in my farm. As I said, I'm doing these. I forgot who I give these rubies to. The guy who I give the blood feather to doesn't need him anymore. I know I have another lily person. I think it's 10 rep. Like there's a bar. It takes 10 to fill up the bar each time. Asked Lionel twice where Liam's at. Anyway, so I mean, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna work on my rep. I'm doing the tillers and the anglers. I know that we've done a few. Actually, we did a pretty good amount of of stuff. I don't know why some of these things don't count. Um, Zulaman, for example, you can still get the Armani War Bear, but it's not the Armani War Bear. It's the Armani Battle Bear. Let me see if this works. Armani Battle Bear. A long time ago, you could get that, and this is more pinkish on its armor. The original has it's red, more reddish. Um, and that's if you do the timed event in 20 minutes. Honestly, you can get it done. It does not take anything to get that. And so, like, it's cool that I remember them taking that out. They took that out of the game when then so eventually they put it back into the game. The guild perks are now not really guild perks anymore. This is the perks: Mount Up, Hasty Hearth, Mobile Banking, Quicken the Dead, which increase health gained when resurrected, and then Guild Mail. Reputation is there, and here's the things you can buy, but you have to do guild achievements in order to get some of these things. And obviously, I just started this guild, so it's not like you can't do it. But I started this guild. Our roster consists of, you know, and all these are alts except our friend Tim. All these are alts, all of them. There's Lionel. So you really have to put in a little bit more work into a guild. My only problem is, and if Blizzard ever watches this, you need to fix this. All this guild crap, it's nothing but old school stuff, right? We have 21 achievements earned out of all this. We can't do any of this stuff. Okay, daily quests, fine. We're working on that. 25,000 quests, fine. We're working on that. Again, because we just started. We don't PvP. All this stuff, like all this can be so, I don't know. And then Sholomance, Scarlet Hills, and SM are in the Pandaria dungeon group. I don't know why. Um, all these are fine. This is the problem. All this stuff. We have to be in a guild group to do any of this stuff, right? I can go do this right now with me and one other person. The Twilight Zone Guild Edition. Just can't get enough. Um, we can do this stuff. We need a guild group. The old school stuff should not have to have 21 people to get the achievement. And then the professions, these are worse. Pandarian Mix Master, 1,000 Miss Pandaria flasks. Why would someone create 1,000 Miss Pandaria flasks? We're not there no more. Or Cataclysm flasks. Or this is okay. I get this. Skills. We only need 6 more. Um, that shouldn't be a problem for that one. But uh, glyphs. Um, I mean, I get this one. I get this one. Okay, the feasts one. I don't know how we've placed the 73 feasts. I don't, unless the kids do. I don't. Um, Cataclysm cooking recipes. I don't know why this isn't counting. I've mined way more than 100,000 ores. Okay, I've mined way more than that. And then the herb one. I don't know why that's not counting. Um, like they need to Pandarian angler. All those 124 fishes, I fished those within the past 2 days. I got my Pandarian fishing up to I think it was 75 or something. I don't know what crafting orders are. I'm worried about that. I don't know what why there's 4. Um, they really need to fix that. The reputation things kind of didn't make any sense. Um, but like Blizzard, you really need to go back and see. This is why I'm working on the anglers and the tillers so we can get this Pandarian thing. Artisan Guild shirts. I don't even know what that is. It's probably a thing you purchase, but they really need to go back and revamp some of this stuff. I don't. We don't do guild repairs. Um, Loot 100,000 gold. I'm pretty sure I have a guild herald already, but as far as 7 guild bank tabs, 2 out of 7. I'm not going to buy anymore. Kill 50,000 critters. Earn 2,000 guild achievement points. Reach max level on each of the classes below. We have an evoker, we have a monk, we have a mage, we have a priest, we have a warlock, we have a hunter. Um, my rogue should count. I'm not sure. Oh, we need honored. My rogue should count. My warrior is not leveled up fully. I know one of the kids is a demon hunter. I don't have a paladin. One of my kids has a shaman. I have a druid. But again, you have to be honored with the guild. So I think the best course of action is just to take each class and do a bunch of crap and get it up there to exalted on each one, which shouldn't take very long because all of them have the tabard anyway that I got from a previous guild that I was in. So it's not too terrible to do. I just think that it needs to be done. I think that Blizzard needs to go back and fix and rework, like making 10,000 Pandaria flasks. They need to revamp that, you know. And in Midnight would be the perfect uh, place to do it because of the the player housing. They really should go back and make guilds more apt to be needed. Not needed, but like accepted. And smaller guilds, of course, I will never run. In Final Fantasy, I ran a guild of 512 members, most of which who were active, but they weren't all active at once, of course not, but they were all active, but at different times of the day. The Link Shell, which is basically in Final Fantasy like another chat area, like there's these chat boxes. Basically, it was another chat area where you'd click it and you'd be able to talk, and that was able to have 128 members. Um, that had 128 of the top guilds in Final Fantasy in it on our server, of course. Um, and that's what I did, right? We're looking or a dirt. So like when people are like, well, why don't you want a big guild? Well, that's the reason. And again, this is not saying that no one helped me or anything else. I felt that I was needed so much to help people through drama and issues and keeping our server in good standing with everybody as a whole, policing it, yes, um, keeping people to be nice to each other. If you stole out of the guild bank and I found out, there'd be hell to pay. I mean, but it became a job almost. Like it really became more about more. It be there was no play. I was if you guys remember back then, I was running one of those the primals. I was doing one of those, and then my other time was spent doing that, and sitting in my house or sitting in Limsa Laminza under my tree, and it became more of a job than anything else. It really did, and so I don't want that to happen. And I sure as crap don't want any drama. I don't want people getting into the game saying, "Well, I don't want to play with this person. I don't want to be a babysitter." Blah blah blah. Okay, I don't want that in my guild, you know. And if it means that I have less players playing, so be it. I don't need thousands of people playing with me. I don't need hundreds of people playing with me. I need my family and Tim. That's it. And it's a lot easier managing a guild with 5 people in it than it is 200 or 500 people in it. And I will say that 100%. Every day logging into a guild with 500 people, the minute I logged in, there was drama. It didn't matter who it was or what it was, there was just always drama. Always. And I never could figure out why, but it's just like people never got along with everybody. But there was always someone who had a problem with somebody else. And then there was the people who took it upon themselves to try to like make me look bad and say mean things to people in the general community. And then I'd find out and I'd have to be like, you're being rude. Like you don't talk crap about people like without talking to them first. Like you need to be an adult and blah blah blah. It's just drama. Honest to God, drama. And I won't stand for it. So if you want to come and play and you want to be a part of the group, that's great. I want everybody to play, but I will not put up with drama. Okay. So let's. I think all of us is in the MMO community, not just World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy. We all in the MMO community need to be more kinder to each other, and more understanding, and actually have a backbone, and actually have thick skin, and take things as a joke that they were intended to be, instead of assuming the worst. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna continue looking for this dirt, and I just started my farm yesterday, by the way, and sorry, the day before, and this is how far I've gotten in a day. I don't know what all this is. Apparently, I can't do that until you level up the tillers more. Um, hmm, they're honored, and I did an honor quest. So I got a mailbox out here. I'm supposed to have a sheep. Now I don't know where that's supposed to come from. I'm really supposed to have a sheep on the farm. I did this one girl's thing, and there was a cat sitting here. Um, but I don't know where it went now. And then this girl I got up to max. She's supposed to plant a tree. Um, okay, I can do that. I don't know where the tree is supposed to be at. I know I'm supposed to fix that wagon wheel, and then I think he gives me a yak, and then the one girl over there gives you this mailbox. So, okay, guys, that's it for me for now. That's what I'm doing. Let me know if you want to play with my guild, small family guild. Siren Circle, or oh my God, Siren Circle, Jesus. Cenarian Circle. Sorry, I'm not playing Final Fantasy. I don't never play Final Fantasy. I'm good. Thanks, guys.